girl looks good. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you are well. I just got back from, we just got back from arts and crafts. By we, I mean me and this one. How was it? Did you enjoy arts and crafts? Yeah, was it fun? Right now I'm about to declutter their room, as in I'm about to declutter this room here. It is a mess, and Mothercare are currently doing a sale on like their toys and everything. I think they're doing like 50% off, and I would like to get them some new toys, but I feel like I have to get rid of some old toys. I feel like I have to get rid of some old toys before I get some new toys. So that's what I'm currently doing now, and I thought I would have a chit chat while I do it. A lot of people do, like, you know, get ready with me and then talk, but like I said, you guys know there's nothing to get ready. I'm in a good mood now, but this morning I was just feeling down for no reason. But going to arts and crafts and seeing how happy she was, she absolutely loved it, because they had like this little, like, you know, them indoor slides and like a little trampoline thing, and they had, like, you know, she could draw and stuff, and because she's in a good mood now, I'm in a good mood. This is the mess that I'm currently dealing with right now. This is the mess, this is the mess, this is the mess, this is the mess. It's crazy. I feel like I'm gonna be here for the whole day. So I've got 2 hours before I have to go pick up the other two kids, so I'm hoping I can do as much as I can. I don't know if some of you guys remember this bag that I bought that time that Santa Claus came to visit. It's actually coming very, very handy. This is where I mostly keep some of their toys. When Christmas comes around again, for you guys that celebrate Christmas, I bought this from the pound shop, and it has come in very handy. All the toys in this room, they've had for over like 7 years, like since I had my first child, and I feel like they don't really play with it anymore. So maybe it's time for it to go to a new home. So some I will be keeping, and some I am going to be getting rid of. The ones that I'm keeping, I'm going to give them like a thorough clean when I get back from the school. I feel like this is like a baby toy. So the ones that I'm not keeping are going in a black bag, ready to be recycled. Oh, I thought my phone was ringing there. But so let's talk. I'm trying to talk and do at the same time. When I just said that, that song came to my head. Talk and do. Talk and do. I don't get time for talk and do. One thing I've noticed is that I think the reason why I've been feeling a bit down lately is because of the whole business thing that I'm trying to do. And I've also noticed that a week before Auntie Flo comes, my mood just dips. And I've noticed this for the past sort of 3 months. Like, I'm very aware of my body, and I would recommend for you guys to try and do it too, just to sort of see how are you a week before your time of the month. Like, do you notice a difference in your mood? Like, are you more sort of tired? Are you down? Like, I highly recommend for you guys to do that. So yeah, I do notice that before Auntie Flo comes, I'm very, very reflective, and I'm also like in a mood, like in a funk. I'm just in a funk. And what helps me, as you guys may know, is exercise. Exercise helps me a lot. And yeah, just even when I don't feel like exercising, like maybe going for a walk. So instead of driving to town, sometimes I walk with little madam. If we're not buying anything that's too heavy, then we'll walk. I'm also getting rid of some books as well, so we can get some new ones. And oh my god, summer in 6 weeks time, no, I think they've got 5 weeks. I think the kids have got 5 weeks left, 5 or 4 weeks left before the 6 weeks holiday. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, honestly. I don't know how I'm gonna do the 6 weeks holiday. I don't know. I'm scared. I am scared. I feel like I should be doing this when they're here. I should really be doing this when they're here. But if they're here and I'm asking them, if they're here, if the kids were here and I said, what toy do you want to keep, they'll probably want to keep everything. So maybe it is best that I'm doing it when they're not. Maybe it's best that I'm doing it when they're not here. I think yeah, because I can be more strict with what we're keeping and what we're not keeping. Are we keeping this? Maybe we'll keep this. One thing I've learnt about starting a business is that it's harder than what it looks like. Like, I understand, like, I've never claimed to be, I've never really seen myself as an entrepreneur person, but one thing for me, like I've always said, for me, it's not really like, okay, for example, the dolls, they're coming out. I'm hoping maybe by the end of the month. There's nothing like, there's no crazy, like, I don't have no crazy, like, oh, you know, here it is. I found this book. It's called, even I can't pronounce it, Atunse Keri Alawiye Iwe Kinni. Oh my god, my Yoruba reading is terrible. But anyway, basically it's a book with like all the Yoruba, you know, what stuff mean in Yoruba. So like numbers, products, numbers, items. Basically I was trying to teach the kids Yoruba. We do have a look at this book, but not probably as often as we should. Like maybe once a month, if that. We'll go through it, because they get very, very confused, and I don't want to confuse them even more. So what I try to do when it comes to teaching my children Yoruba, I will just say the word and just tell them, look, this is what this means, as opposed to like looking at this book. I think I have two of these. Yeah, I have two of these. I also have this one. This one is called Eko Ede. Oh my god, Eko Ede Yoruba. Ode Oni. Oh my god. Yeah, this one is called Eko Ede Yoruba. So this one is another good one as well. It's got stories in there, and the stories are actually in Yoruba. Look, for example, look, the stories are in Yoruba. Like, my Yoruba reading is not fantastic, so I feel like me and the kids are both learning. I can speak it very well, I understand it very well, but reading it, like, it's like a tongue twister for me. So yeah, definitely keeping these two are definitely staying. I feel like I should get rid of this, because the thing on the top, like this, it's supposed to be like, you know, those cement mixer thing. It's broken, but I have a feeling if I get rid of this, my son will be very, very upset. So I'm gonna keep it. This is supposed to go at the top, so we're gonna keep that. If you really want me, come closer. I go buy you many Ankara, so you go shakara, you can't shock off for me. What the fuck is this? I don't like it. Your body last on, they make me mara. Go marry you, I go take care of you. I thought you were. I had to stop. I had to go pick up the kids from school, and we are back home now. And we're back home, and I've made myself a nice cream. This is so good. The only thing I have left to do is to change. Yes, I am filming. Bye bye. The only thing that I have left to do now is to just change the bedding. And yeah, I guess I'll show you guys how I organize the room. Now I'm eating my some waffles on my drive to pick up the kids. I was having time to think to myself, and I think I realized why I'm feeling a bit down. So a couple of weeks ago, one of my children said to me, "Mummy, how come you don't work?" He was like, "How come you don't go to work and come back home? Like, you're always at home." And that really, I don't know, it really hurt me. this is gonna sound so crazy, but it really hurts me. I felt pained by that. Obviously they're still very young, they don't really understand, you know, the sacrifices that you have to make sometimes as a parent. And I tried to explain to him that the reason I don't work is because if both of us, if me and your dad, I tried to explain to him the reason why I don't work for now, you know, and all that. And he was like, oh, I get it, maybe you should swap then, so that you can get time to go out and work as well, and, you know, get like a different scenery. I'm guessing that's where he's coming from. And it also led me on to another thing. I was at the park, I took little madam to the park one time, and there was like, I haven't finished. When I finish, I'm coming. I took little madam to the park. It was like a hot day, and I remember there was like a it was a hot day that day, and there was like a group of different mums. Like, they were obviously all much older, I believe, like probably in their 40s, and they all sort of had like a meet up in the park. They had picnic, they were all like sharing their mommy struggles, and like, oh, do you know what, oh, I don't know, for example, David didn't go to bed well last night, and then the other one was like, oh yeah, I'm just making up names right now, like, oh, Sarah slept fine. And, you know, they were sharing their mommy struggles. And it's like, sometimes I feel like I don't have that. I don't know, sometimes I can't help but feel a bit sorry for myself. Sounds crazy. I'm not one to feel sorry for myself for too long though. Like, I have my day where I feel sorry for myself, and then the next day I just got to tell myself, you just got to keep on going, honestly, and stop feeling sorry for yourself, that, you know, it could be worse. I'm of that mindset. There's nothing wrong with feeling sorry for yourself, but just don't do it for too long. You know, and I put a lot of, I don't know if other moms can agree with me, but I put a lot of pressure on myself to be like this great, like the best mom there ever was, and that's not possible. You're not going to get everything right, you know. And I feel like, and I feel like I do this because, like, I think whatever happens to you in your childhood, you carry it on into adulthood, and it sort of shapes you. So a lot of things that people think maybe children may not remember. I feel like I keep stopping and starting because I keep getting disturbed. But a lot of things that people, what was I saying? Yeah, your childhood shapes you. So a lot of things that people may think children may not remember, when they're older, it actually can impact them in a positive or a negative way. And I'm speaking from experience, from my personal self. I feel like a lot of things that I may have experienced during childhood has shaped me into the person I am today. And there's a lot of things about myself that I don't really like, per se, in the terms of, like, for example, I've said this so many times, I wish I was a more confident person, I wish I didn't think too much and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe one day I'll share it, but I experienced a very traumatic childhood, something, I don't know how to say it. I experienced something very traumatic in my childhood that has probably made me the way I am today. And, you know, I've been to therapy for this, but then I realized that during therapy I was just getting more, it helped a little bit, but then it made me angry a bit more. I can't explain it. The therapy helped, but then, you know, with therapy you end up opening up more and more cans of worms. Can you hear her crying? Therapy helped a little bit, but I feel like you have to be really ready for therapy, or else you will never accept, or you will never accept or be ready to open up, that kind of a thing. And yeah, as I was saying, so I always put pressure on myself to, like, always have to be there. Like, I'm not, so I don't, like I said to you, I don't, like, even for me to go out, like, I always complain that I'm always like, oh, I need to get out more, you know, socialize more, meet new people more. But when I'm out, I'll have this, like, mom guilt. That's why I'm always like, make sure, like, everything is done before I leave. And I'm like, the kid, to be honest, like, the kids probably don't even care. But I just feel I have this pressure that everything, you know, I have to do everything perfect. This sounds so crazy, but I feel like I have to do everything perfect as a mom, or else I've failed. I can't explain it, but I do put a lot of pressure on myself as a parent to just be there for the children. and I feel like I've lost myself along the way, and I'm on the journey to finding myself. I've been defeated. I have been defeated. I am full up. I'm gonna let it rest for now, give it another 30 minutes, and then start where I left off. But as I was saying, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. In regards to the business side of things, I feel like oh gosh, I think my next video will be about the dolls and everything that I've seen. And let me, do you know the funny thing is, okay, like let's something funny actually happened the other day. You know, you guys know that I made like a post about the dolls and stuff like that, and let's just say all that glitters, I've always known that all that glitters is not gold, but something weird, really something like what happened to me, I couldn't believe it. I don't even know if I should just, nah, forget it. There's no point in me sharing this. There's no point. Maybe one day. I'm in a really weird mental state right now, as in me myself. I feel like I'm battling with myself. I am battling with myself, but I have my positive days and I have my days where I just feel like, you know, what is the point? Like, what is the point? It's hard to juggle motherhood and trying to become something of yourself, and I feel like something just has to give. And like in the back of my head, I'm thinking maybe I should just forget it for now, focus on the children, and then come back to this later, or if I should just do it together. But I don't know. I'm just battling with myself. Like I said, like, you know, since this whole business thing has started, I have forgotten so many things like that I needed to do at the school, and this is just the beginning. With that comes guilt, and I don't take I'm very hard on myself when it comes to like guilt. Like, I'm very hard on myself. Yeah, I don't know, and it's like, it's hard because, you know, in this life, no matter what you're going through, like nobody will ever understand what you're going through except for you. So even if you have people to talk to and you talk to people, it's hard for somebody to really feel what you're feeling, you know. It's really hard, and I don't want to give up. I really don't want to give up. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I'm just speaking what's on my mind and how I'm feeling, and I'm glad I have this camera to talk to. Anyway, I don't want to bring a downer. That's that. See, it hasn't even been 30 minutes and I'm eating again. So don't give up. Don't give up. Date on tidying up. So what I've done is I've put some Legos in here and some, like, you know, them small objects. I've done the same. This was actually supposed to be like a, I think this bag, I used it when we went to Portugal as like a, you know, concon bag, like, you know, your sponge, soap and everything. Yeah, remember the concon bag? Yes. And then I've put that thing up here. What's this called? I've put this lorry, I put this tin here. Yes. What's this thing called? Oh, what would you call it? A concrete truck? Anyway, I put this truck up here. Hopefully it will stay here. I'm not going to lie to you, since I've tidied this place up, yeah, somebody has tried to mess it up. This one. Huh? You've tried to mess it up, haven't you? Sorry, Mr. Man is naked. Put like their dolls and like the soft toys, so if they just want to pick it up. But I need to get a new one of these because this is slacking now. Look, it's ripped at the side, so it's not holding up the way it used to before. Do you know what? I changed my mind, so I put these two in here and shoved this in here, because then it's just easy. Because like I said, this thing is also, this one is also slacking as well, so I need to get a new one of these. I think, okay, yeah, this one I bought it from I bought this from Wilkinson, and this was from IKEA. I put their books in here so they can just grab it when it's needed. Now I just need to change their bed sheets. It's so nice to have a clean space again. And what do you do with, like, you know, because you know summertime now technically, what do you guys do with your children's jackets and stuff? I'm thinking I should put them in black bags and pack it away, but then the way this weather is, you just never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes it's warm, sometimes it's, you know, I don't know what to do with their jackets because they have loads, and like we hang them up. I hang them up on these things, but sometimes because they have so many, because they have quite a few jackets and it's more than one child, I find that it drops on the floor when they're like opening and closing the door. So I don't know if I'll probably just pack them away. I don't know. I lift this boy's pillow up to change the bed sheet, and look what I find. Look what's under this boy's pillow. Look at this. This is what my son keeps under his pillow. Money. A car. This, and I put it back. Pens. And what's this?
That's mine because I made it for him.
You made it for him, okay. He keeps this and this under his pillow. Look at this. This is when I say go to bed. This is why he doesn't sleep on time, because he's probably, I don't know. Yeah, this is really funny to me, but this is what I find under the boy's pillow. My goodness.
It's really funny.
This is very funny. There's a massive fly on the window. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end my video here. I finished cleaning the room. I'm going to end my video here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Well, to be honest, there's nothing really much to enjoy in this video, apart from if you like, you need to declutter some parts in your home as well, then maybe you may have found this helpful. But I just felt like just talking about what was on my mind, really. Yeah, see you guys in my next video. Bye.